Are you looking for the best solar-powered generators? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best solar-powered generators on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1, Anker Explorer 1000 Portable Power Station. This is a fan favorite for car campers, remote workers, and overlanders. I used it on a media trip where we had to keep multiple camera batteries charged during a week-long outing. It has a max capacity of 1002 watt-hours, which is lower than others on this list, but can actually power items for longer than some higher capacity models. This won't be your best bet for larger appliances, but it's an ideal power station for smaller items and off-grid camping. We charged our photographer's camera batteries while we were charging the power bank on solar power. It was a very sunny winter day, and it didn't seem to slow the charging process down on either end. This model has 8 ports, including 2 AC outlets, 2 USB-C ports, a 12-volt car port, and 2 standard USB-A outlets. It can charge a typical laptop 8 times and power a small refrigerator or powered cooler for over 15 hours. The Anker Explorer 1000 can be charged with solar panels or a 12-volt outlet in your vehicle while you're on the move, and we did both on our trip. It has fairly standard charging times, with 11.5 hours in a car outlet, 6.5 hours for solar panels, and just 5.5 hours to fully charge in a wall outlet. I did find this somewhat hard to use after dark, and had to use my phone flashlight to see the sides of the power bank that didn't have lights. Otherwise, very few complaints. Number 2, GoZero Yeti 200X Solar Generator. This is the power bank I take on shorter trips where I'll be working remotely, but won't have 100% reliable access to power outlets. It weighs just 5 pounds and fits in my car camping bin, and I can also charge it using the 12 volts outlet in 8 hours, or halfway in just a few hours. It's easy to plug in for drives between locations, and is also a solid backup to leave charged in a to-go bin in the chance you wind up somewhere without accessible power. I use this for items like my phone, a small speaker, and headphones, but I've also powered my laptop on it for 2 full power cycles. I'd recommend this for anyone looking for a portable, compact generator for charging phones, portable speakers, headlamps, cameras, and earbuds. Basically anything where you won't need to be powering an RV or refrigerator. The Yeti 200X charges fully in 8 hours via the 12-volt car charging port, and I've charged it fully in 3 hours with solar panels on a sunny day. It only has 4 ports, a 12-volt outlet, an AC port, and 2 USB ports, but it will suffice for most quick needs. Keep an eye on the charging capacity after a few seasons. I have started to notice its charging ability diminish in the past year. Number 3. Biolightbase Charge 1500. A relative newcomer to the larger solar-powered generator game, Biolight's model weighs 26.5 pounds and has a sleek interface with easy-to-read metrics that let you know the charging status and available power at a glance. It also has a top-deck wireless charging pad that I used for charging my phone, which helped eliminate the tangle of cords when we were charging other small items. This is a heavy unit, but it would feel clunky to transport if it didn't have in-cut side handles, and I secured it in my truck bed with 1 ratchet strap. The ventilation kicked in when I was powering more than one item, which helps prevent overheating. A good thing during desert car camping trips. Like some of my other top picks, this has the integrated maximum power point tracker, MPPT, that optimizes charging and accelerates the process to a full charge. Just make sure to charge this well ahead of time if you're charging it at home. It took a full overnight to fully charge. This was the model I tested last year on extended off-grid camping trips, using it to charge phones, speakers, headphones, and a laptop, and also to power a small refrigerator during the testing period in a friend's setup. It charges via a 100-watt solar panel in just 4 hours with good conditions, and also can be fully charged in an AC outlet or the car's 12-volt port, though it will be quite a bit slower. Number 4. GoZero Yeti 1500X Solar Generator. Optimized for campers who spend extended periods of time off-grid, this high-powered generator has a 600-watt input, allowing it to fully charge in just a few hours with the right equipment. This model will run a full camper or serve as a reliable backup for home power, and the simple interface and charging adapters make it even more appealing. I love the adaptability of this unit, which comes with additional add-ons like the home integration kit, which allows people to hook it up to an in-house circuit breaker. It also has something the brand calls the expansion module, which gives it the ability to charge it via your vehicle's alternator on the road. This is a solid all-around pick for anyone who doesn't want to be caught off guard with power needs and wants a few ways to make sure the power bank stays charged. This is one of the best-selling power stations on the market, with enough juice to run a full-size fridge for more than 28 hours and charge a smartphone 127 times. It has over 1,500 watt-hours of capacity, making it a stellar option for running a camper. It can be recharged in anywhere from 6 to 14 hours in a wall charger, depending on what gear you have. Number 5. GoZero Yeti 500X Solar Generator. GoZero has a stronghold on the power bank market, and for good reason. It has charging stations available in a range of sizes and capacities, and the Yeti 500X is the perfect middle ground for weekends off-grid. This is a good compromise between an overnight power bank and a prohibitively heavy unit, and it works seamlessly with the brand's solar panels, which come in a variety of powering capabilities. I love easy access info, so I'm a fan of the built-in solar charge controller, which makes tracking and charging easy. Like the EcoFlow Delta, this unit comes with an inverter to power standard household appliances, though it doesn't quite have the optimal power, but it can recharge a smartphone over 40 times, and a laptop 10 times on one charge. The people who I chatted with that use this have powered a portable mini fridge, but it drains the battery fairly quickly, and I'd recommend it for smaller items or on an emergency basis for larger devices, not as a primary source. As far as charging the actual power bank goes, it can be fully charged on a Boulder 100 panel in 6 to 12 hours, depending on conditions, but it will charge faster in a car's 12-volt outlet. This is an update to tester Brian Rogler's favorite GoZero's Yeti 400 Lithium, which he used to charge and power small devices like rechargeable lights, his phone, and a camera.